Welcome to the Queen City of Cincinnati, at one of the most historic venues in all of college football. Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. And while offense set on first down. They'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Right, how about this offense? You think of this offense, you think of throwing the football and top 10 passing in all of college football, but the defense knew something, right? Like, you could tell they were going to come out and run the football. They brought out the goal line, brought in some big boys, and really was ready for the run on that play.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment.
Going to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might. Going to let it fly. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Bearcats offense. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to pass. It's Saunders. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Kansas stay quick to the line.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out. He had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They keep attacking through the air. Fires to the wideout. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They go right back to it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And how about that defense? In the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for loss.
3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? He makes the connection. And the catch and run into the end zone. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads it downfield. Reels it in down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. First down to start the drive after the break. motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Looking downfield, it's Saunders. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, second and third and long, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss, because if you do, then that's what happens right there.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
I guess they believe the entire field is 4-down territory. A bit of an odd choice, but they'll go for it on 4th and 12. A shot toward the end zone. And it's knocked away. The offense starts with a short field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got enough space. Here comes the offense on first down. They go to the draw. Nice move to stay on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Great job by the quarterback, the running back, and the offensive line, really selling pass. That's step one. If you're going to run an effective draw, it's got to look like pass, and then boom, you sneak it right to the running back, gets a big gain, and gets a first down.
And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
Trying to get to it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws for the tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolled. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to just figure something out.
From the red zone, it's Everett. He locked up and held on to bring him down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Makes his connection. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Makes the grab down the middle. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Wildcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And you've given up this drive and come down the field. You had such an opportunity to get the pick and close the door and shut down the drive and not give up points.
Touchdown, Kansas State! First down for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Saunders. He's going to let it go. Makes the catch on the left. Oh, look out. There he goes. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. The offense lining up for a first down play. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Man, if you're going to win games, you've got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much, the roughing the passer penalty. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He lets it fly. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. He wants to throw. He uncorks one deep. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Now on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
With the catch, it's Everett.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up 4th.
And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. They're bringing heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's knocked down.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting him to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he's...
First down here for the offense. Going to the ground. Nice move to keep running. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They're getting this guy lathered up. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. They go to the ground. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They want that clock to run. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
Man, you're trying to get the ball to your running back in space, and a really good job tossing it on the perimeter. What do you need? You need to set the edge. You got to do a good job with your offensive line. And then you need perimeter blocking out wide to hold their own. Do a good job. Hold their own. Nice positive game. Nice positive toss play.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back.
And he strides his way into the end. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Wide out in motion. He's got it on the right. Oh, what a move. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under...
Touchdown, Wildcats! Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.